120 words per minute. Get ready. Start. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir. Initially, I would like to welcome the budget in toto mostly because it has given a new thrust for the first time in the economic policy, planning policy, and financial policy of this country. Sir, for the first time, we find that emphasis has been laid on agriculture and allied sectors by providing more for agriculture, rural development, and irrigation, and also for area planning and employment. As one would find, a sum of rupees 200 crores has been provided in this budget. Therefore, sir, I find that it is an attempt to strike a balance in future in the capital intensive industrial field and the labor intensive agricultural field. Sir, before I go into the details of the budget, I would like to point out why this policy is rational and logical because of the different situations the obtained today when the budget starts. Some of these items have been pointed out in the economic survey of this year. The first thing is that the wholesale price index is lower compared to last year. I am aware of the negative side of this statement that I am making. The second is that the gross national product is increasing by 5% as against 1.6% of 1997-98 and 4% average of the last 4 years. I do not say that it is a matter of complacency, but it is a matter of satisfaction. I say that it is not a matter of complacency because in Pakistan the GNP growth rate is 9.5% during 1997-98. I am making a special mention of this because in certain quarters a view is being expressed that this growth is not likely to be finally attained. Sir, I may draw the attention of this house through you to the appreciation of this growth rate in GNP. Even the Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific has shown its appreciation in its report, which is being discussed at Bangkok. In this report, it has been very clearly said, and I quote, that the high priority given by the new government to agriculture and rural development and the emerging economic strategy has a pronounced labor intensive anti poverty focus, which is very much appreciable. Sir, in spite of the stress and strain, the economy is showing a stable trend, though there is world recession in economy. Thirdly, the agricultural production is to reach 121 million ton mark. I know there is contribution of nature also in this. I may just point out that the backdrop, which I have said is very rational for good take off. Fourthly, the balance of payments is strong. Foreign exchange reserves continue to increase. Here again, there is a negative side to this, namely, the export rate continues to be lesser and the import rate growth is against the export rate. However, the foreign exchange reserves offer a very good cushion. In fact, sir, I feel that the agricultural production in this country and the foreign exchange reserves are two very good cushions for a rational takeoff of the economy and the budget. Additional allocations for agriculture, irrigation, and rural development are a very good feature, but these cushions have to be properly used. I would only submit that even in the highly industrially developed countries, inflation is growing, unemployment is also increasing. Therefore, it is but necessary that we apply a different look and fact, a different basic approach to the agricultural economy, which is a major contributing factor in this country's economy. Sir, I feel that there is a great realization in the fiscal policy statement of the finance minister, where he has said that concessions and subsidies without economic justification should be stopped in future. This is another equivalent of a new approach to the problem. Sir, nobody has made a mention in this house that steps have been taken to abolish octroi, which was being discussed for a long time. Octroi is one such duty, the establishment expenditure of which comes to 50%. Therefore, it is a welcome feature that the budget says that steps are being taken in order to approach the state government to see that octroi is abolished. Now, sir, one important thing which I would like to submit and which I have been submitting in this house in the earlier general budget discussions, particularly is about the backward areas. Sir, it pained me very much to find that no statement had been made in the fiscal policy by the finance minister in this year's budget. Although there was a special mention about the backward areas in last year's fiscal policy statement of the finance minister. Last year, we he has said that there was big gap between the economy of the backward areas and the economy of the developed areas while presenting the budget as such.